PKD Nambiar, while we were discussing the whole tribal factor, the other balancing act or tightrope walk for the BJP was also balancing between the old guard and ushering in a generational change as far as this choice is concerned. This decision, does it also give you a sense of what's coming next as far as the other two states are concerned?
Well, I will not be able to because none of the poll pundits or the political analysts were not able to factor this fact that Vishnu Deo might become the chief minister.
And interestingly, nor were they able to predict the Chhattisgarh results correctly. So,
So the idea is that BJP is a very dynamic, very well organized machinery, and more than a corporate, it works like very systematic. But one thing I am very, very happy. That's very good for the democracy that there is nobody who can claim that I am the leader and I will be the leader forever. That culture needs to go in the Indian political system. I think BJP is proving that every word, even the chief ministers, which is supposed to be in a state, the tallest leaders have been asked to vacate their positions after a certain time. We have seen it in Gujarat, we have seen it in Karnataka, we have seen it in many other places. Here as well, there is a surprise element in the name of Vishnu Deo. So I think the overall, the governance model within the political party is absolutely a case study for the people like us who believe that we are the masters of corporate. I think BJP is a case study for everybody. And let me tell you, we are in the studio, we are trying to divide tribal leader or in the other leader, OBC leader and etc. But then the truth is that once the elections are over, of course, for a political party to choose a leader, it is not just his tribal status or it is his OBC status is not going to be the main thing. He's a seasoned politician, 4 times MP, as Maria said. 4 times MP.
PKD, I think that emphasis that you're making, talking about repeatedly. But PKD Nambiar, talking about a possible 2 names as deputy chief ministers. What is doing the rounds is the name of Renuka Singh, MP who has resigned, Minister of State for Tribal Affairs also, who has gone back to the state as an MLA. And there is another OBC face. So the BJP is trying to do that caste balance, the gender balance as well. They understand that women have voted for them.
Well, Maria, you'll have to excuse me this time around. I have stopped predicting the BJP's or the plan in terms of leadership, because more often than not, that whenever we predict a certain thing, that do not happen. So I think let that be a matter of another.
Secrecy and suspense, as they say, are the hallmark of the new BJP.
Most of the time, whenever we say that, yeah, this person is going, bichara uska jo hona bhi hota to nahi hote. So I think the bottom line today is, once again, we are talking about him as a tribal leader. And I think it is important that our country recognize the tribals as also a mainstream population, mainstream citizens. I think that is very important. But in the meantime, I wanted to tell you, somebody who has been following from the early ages of my life, the BJP, within the BJP, they never discuss about caste, creed, OBC, and etc. They might use that. They may have an internal survey or anything that might be there. But then predominantly, they don't do that. So I would say that more than the tribal leader, as Vineetji also said, that it's his capability. He worked as a 4 times MP, silently working like a karyakarta or somebody who has started his career as a sarpanch. So he's a grounded man.
And somebody who's proven his mettle electorally as well, PKD Nambiar, somebody who's been, who's won 4 consecutive Lok Sabha